Okay, so we are back again, and we're gonna hit the deck again. We haven't got a Scooby-Doo. What topic we're gonna roll with? We're just gonna pick from the deck.
My turn.
Here we go, man. So, Prince,
Open them up.
pick any card, yeah. Pick any card, yeah. No, pick a card, yeah. No.
So
We got in there, man.
here we go. If black people had created a great African empire and colonized across the globe, would the mindset be the same? For example, racism, stereotypes, oppression, or is it just the nature of man?
Ooh.
This is a deep.
You know what I was thinking?
Unpacking that one.
Because I think about colonial, it's like, you know what I mean? It's colonial mindset, like the other way around.
Yeah.
Let's just say we colonized Britain.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think what it's saying might be a little bit because the ones who are conquered always look up to the ones who conquer them as sort of gods. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is where like all this insecurity and inferiority complex and all this kind of stuff, skin lightening. So I reckon if it happened the other way around, you'd be seeing like white people trying to get black. Like I'm like 4% like Cameroonian, you know what I mean?
So it's not. So because in my mind, you know, history is always written by the victors, right? So it's not a European mindset, if you like. It's just the mindset of the
who
victor,
won at the time.
Who won at the time. Interesting. Part of me
because
would
prior
like to believe
to European
different.
superpowers, I mean, the superpowers were mainly from like the Middle East, like. And the East, like the Persian Empire, the Indian Empire,
that's
you know.
right.
And people, when you look at their art and stuff like that, they portray their atypical like beauty, their features, their hair. If you know what I'm saying.
That's right. Yeah.
So whoever conquers, they set that mindset. For example, in Italy, like during the Renaissance period, when the Renaissance woman, like, you know, kind of like big bellies and stuff. That was sexy because they run stuff at the time.
Yeah, that's
it's just
right.
like raw, you know what I mean? Italian women, they eat good food, you know what I mean?
But do you think it would? I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe because I'm thinking in my mind, oh no, we'll be better. Like I can't imagine us if it was the other way around, and I've got to bring up the Euros again, and 3 white guys took the penalty and they fucking missed. I'll be out there looking to snap the neck of any white man that I see.
It could have been.
Would we be?
Do you know what though?
Would we react the same? I don't know. Sometimes I think, am I being biased because I'm a black man? Do you know what I mean? Or is it just the nature of man? Just completely keep your foot on the neck of the people that lost. Is that just in the human nature?
It has to be because that's the way how whoever's in power will stay in power.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that those who they conquered stay conquered.
Down.
You
by
know
all
what I mean?
means.
Have a mindset that it's like plantation mentality. You can't, you know.
Yes, it's
we
true.
might even create a plantation mentality for them. Imagine that.
It's true,
But
isn't
this is
it?
the thing.
Listen, white brother.
Do you think?
Be proud, be European, and be Aryan, my brother.
Do you think though? Is it a human? I genuinely believe it's to do with the fundamental flaw in humans wanting to compete with each other and not understanding something that's different to them.
Yeah.
So regardless of if you're white, black, brown, pink, green, whatever.
Yeah.
If you're not the same aesthetically as something else, you're from a different region.
Yeah.
And you have to fight for resource. Let's say for example, colonization's a difficult one.
Actually, because that's it.
Because you think about it, like that's purely greed.
Yeah.
Colonization was done on greed.
Yeah,
it's not to do with I live in this island, I've got water, I've got fish, I've got cows, I've got grass. This is enough. It's what's happening over there?
That's right. I want some.
What's going on over there?
Yeah.
Can I go take it, bring it here, make something more of it?
That's right.
And then actually, do you know what? Fuck it. They don't really understand what they've got. I'm gonna go and put some power in place and bully my way around this.
Which is basically what they did. But this is what I'm saying. It's like back in them days, the European or the English, you know, the great, you know, British Empire. Them man went to countries where in England it weren't really hot them times. It's cold. Right?
Yeah.
They were able to go to places roasting, baking in the heat. They had this mindset. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go there and take what they had by force of arms. And I just wonder, let's say wherever they went, Africa, wherever, if Africa at the time had the same kind of arms, would Africa said, let's move on them now? let's go to England and move on them and subjugate them. That's what I'm saying. I know we're saying it's the way man is, but I don't know, man. I just wonder, would they have
maybe
done
different? What you're trying to say is like maybe different cultures.
Yes.
Maybe because you know what? Yeah, there's a school of thought that like Europeans, because of the I'm gonna sound like like. But there's a
Bridge.
There's a school of thought that because of how Europe used to be so cold and you know what I mean, because of the climate change and everything like that, and food shortages and stuff, that's why people were so fierce. Whereas in the southern hemisphere, everything's all nice. There's loads
relaxed.
of
That's it.
Siesta.
there's a river Nile. There's everything's there. So I mean, they had wars like everybody,
but nothing.
But not that mindset like F it, I'm gonna come here and you know what I mean.
That's it.
Because even George Carlin, I love George Carlin, best comedian ever. He even said something interesting about and he's white by the way, and he was like, he briefly spoke about the blonde eye gene. The Scandinavian gene, the murder gene. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone always, I think with human beings, they always look at another group of people. I mean, I see it with everybody. The Europeans would call people from Africa savages. The savages will call the Europeans thingy. You know, the Muslims will call the Christian savages, vice versa. Everybody's a savage to somebody. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it. Because they don't know.
They don't understand,
That's it.
But this is where you made a good point. Everyone is seen as a savage by someone else, right? But then there's always been, regardless of race, let's take, for example, Hitler's massacre of the Jews within Europe. That's technically, ethnically, white people killing white people.
That's true.
For their belief. Right? So
that's true.
There was no gain in colony there.
True.
You know, it was just kind of like, those people, we don't want them people in this area.
Take them out.
Murder.
Yeah.
So, technically speaking,
that's true.
Would that have been a continuation? Would, let's say, for example, there was no England, Churchill's army, or there was no American intervention. Would that have continued?
I don't think. I mean, I don't want to sound controversial. But
I mean, it's a scary thought. Like, when you think about it, like it's not a.
We didn't get.
It's not like a black white.
No,
it's a white killing white.
Then
and also when you think about religion in itself, you made a good point about Islam or Christianity. The movement of all these religions was through the sword.
100%.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, no one went. No, I didn't come to you and go, Mike, I really like Converse trainers. Like, I think you should wear them. It was Mike.
That's it. That's it. It's true.
It's
true. It's true.
Converse.
That's it.
But
That's
the
it.
Converse.
You got. That's it. That's
But that's how it was.
It was like
force of arms.
beaten into.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
that's right.
And
think of all the Templars and all the people.
But what I would say though is when you look at history and also today as well, what I've noticed is even before, like, all right, like let's say America, way before the settlers came, those people weren't living in harmony. I'm not trying to like.
Yeah, but they were.
They weren't living in harmony. Everyone was scared of the Comanche tribe. Comanche kill everybody. Everybody was jealous of the Navajo because they had all the horses.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean the Sioux didn't like the Cherokee and all these things.
That's right.
And then the settlers came and they capitalized on that. You know what I'm saying? They capitalized on this kind of this unity of thing. You know what I mean? And then when you look at Europe, I mean, the Romans did the same with England and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I think it kind of evolved into. I think man's kind of hatred kind of evolved into that kind of racial thing.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? You're right.
You know, I think it just because there is a time in history where the European powers came together and they said it wasn't just European powers, like kind of world powers, like all right, we're gonna take slaves, but it's gonna be from just this region. We all agree on it, West Africa? That's literally, and that's how the whole racial thing comes. And it has a lot of...
It's true.
It has a lot of...
I'm going to throw a spanner in the works.
Go on then. What you got?
Race?
Yeah.
Are we talking colour or country?
I mean, race is... Because that's the thing. Nationality, race, and colour is all different, you know what I mean? It's all different.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, in a sense, is when you're talking white and black...
Yeah.
It's split.
Of course.
right? But if you say, oh yeah, well the Middle East, that's all technically one ethnic group.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, when I'm ticking the boxes on the fucking passport,
yeah.
what are you, white, black, brown?
Yeah.
You know, like what I always find frustrating, there's Middle Eastern and there's Arab, and then I've always got to tick other. I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, fine, I'm an other on this list, right?
Yeah, I hear that.
But then within the Middle East itself, which is everywhere from Israel, Jordan, Oman, all the way to the edge of Iran. But they look different, but like they're clustered as one
region,
one region, right?
Yeah.
But within that region, if an Iranian ever gets called an Arab, Lord have mercy,
Murders.
Yeah, but, you know,
a Shia gets called a Sunni.
like,
This one get called a Wahhabi.
Yeah. And even like within our own circle of friends, Caribbeans and Africans do not see each other as black. You're African, though, isn't it?
That's it.
Yeah, but
It's only now they understanding that. Listen,
That's
like
right.
prejudiced
Do you see
people
what I mean?
don't. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you see what I mean? So there's like almost racism within racism.
Yeah, but that's been built in. Because the amount of times I've been in a barber shop, bro, and I've, a barber's Jamaican, he say, don't trust him, African man, Don't trust him.
It's true.
Why don't you? And he's just got this built-in prejudice. If I was to put him on the spot and say, why don't you? I don't think even he knows why.
Yeah.
But it's something that
He's been taught to.
He's been taught. It's like built in. Do not trust him. But it's funny. I was chatting to my mum, and she was saying that a lot of people in Jamaica, they're from Ghana.
Yeah.
That's where they came from. Do you know what I mean? And she was, I think mum's descended from the Maroons.
Okay.
Yeah, and that tribe, they were so fierce.
They had to go and live.
The Spaniards tribe, no man, can't trouble them. British come, no, allow them, man. Just give them a piece of the island.
Give them their own land,
Do you know what I mean? But she said, if you go back, there's a lot of Ghanaians.
At the end of the day, it's frustrating when I hear people say that stuff. Is because, bro, we are from Africa.
Exactly.
It's just like, I might have my own culture. Yeah. What I don't like is when people say stuff like, "Yeah, but we're all black." I was like, "Yeah, we are."
Yeah.
From a unified point of view.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, you as a Jamaican have your own culture.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ethiopian has his own Abyssinian culture. You know what I'm saying?
No,
a person from Cameroon has his own culture.
Yes.
A person from Southern Africa, they have the Zulu culture.
That's right. There's lots of different shades.
That's it.
Different isms and schisms.
But what the colonizers done is the places that they want to conquer, they turn it on each other.
But you know what?
Of course they do.
Again, an unbiased view, bearing in mind the three of us are of ethnic background, right?
I'm a white guy.
I identify as a Scottish helicopter.
Right. Bro, the thing that I find is challenging is a non-ethnic or let's say a typical Caucasian or a Caucasian individual would not agree with our views here.
No.
Because the standard thing to do is to say, well, everyone would be racist regardless of who colonized where or who was the country or movement that overpowered at that given time.
Yes, that's right.
That's people would have that view, right? Because you made a good point about different cultures, right? You could all be the same color. If your culture differs to someone else's culture, the first thing you do is go, what the fuck is that you're wearing?
That's right.
What the fuck is that you're eating?
Yeah, that's the truth.
But then, does that mean that difference would become a cause for hatred? Because there's always this...
That's where the colonizer comes in and stirs up the pot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And fans those flames.
But what I'm saying is, that could be our view on it.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
a person who was a white person or a Caucasian person might go, actually, well, if the Iranians took over, if Iran came to Africa and went, hey, come here, Mr. Ghana, I'm taking you to Shiraz.
It's true.
You see what I mean? But then, it's a difficult one. I genuinely think, I think you're right in the sense that whoever was the person who instigated or led that movement at that time and was seen as the superior or the one who took over will always dominate.
Yeah, of course.
And they will be like it is now.
They put their own religion and their own beliefs on top of them. Well, you don't believe this, you must be savages.
Exactly.
And that's what's happened.
Exactly.
But guys, we have
rolled
run over on this.
That was a big one.